Enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady in. You can do it right, Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear what I say. But watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above. And if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady in. You can do it right, Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady in. You can do it right, Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
Hey guys, it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis, and I hope that you are having a good day. It is Monday, the day after Thanksgiving weekend. Holy cow. I know I ate a lot. We had Thanksgiving on, Friday we did not actually celebrate our Thanksgiving because we did it on, I make that mistake. Thursday we did not do our Thanksgiving because we did it on Friday. So Thursday we had all my relatives, which I don't have a lot of relatives. We had them, I had my aunts and my aunt, my uncle, two uncles, and my mom and my daughter and my daughter's boyfriend and my husband. We had them all over. Sorry, I didn't have my daughter. Oh my gosh, I'm so forgetful today. But we had them over for chili, and I made a really good, yummy, beanless chili. And then the next day, we had all kinds of Thanksgiving fixins and stuff. And I know a lot of you guys are from Europe and from the UK, so I don't know what you guys do. Maybe just have a regular Thursday. Aloha, Cajun Mage. Are you actually in Hawaii? I would really like to be in a tropical place right now because the weather is, we just had snow. So, hey, Color Wiser Bill. The toothpaste debacle, yes. This morning, I woke up and I noticed that the toothpaste was squeezed in the middle. I probably did it, but I thought it was funny. So I took a picture of it and I sent it to my husband and I said, savage. And he goes, I don't get it. And so then I took a screenshot of that because I thought that was just hilarious because it implicated him, right? And so, oh, you're not at all? Hey, Atom, you're from maybe Spain or somewhere in south of the border? Hello, Proto Maker. We're just talking about the toothpaste debacle. Ashcat Lane, hello. All right, so today's stream is all about unfinished projects because I have at least 4 of them. I'll show you guys overhead. These are I have the big child orc. Now I don't have a lot on him to finish. Really, all I have left is this foot. You can see the difference between the 2 feet. And maybe these books. But as you can see, I've gotten most of the rest relatively done, which I'm pretty happy with. And then of course he'll need basing, and I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do about basing just yet. Yes, Proto Maker, your ears were burning because we were talking about you. So that's one project that I have to finish. This project is completely fully painted, but we have nothing, we have no base or anything, so perhaps we could, that one will not be too difficult a base to make, I don't think, because look at this. We could just make more of this and maybe put some more water on it, I'm not sure. Then we have Mama Buho, and if you guys looked at my Instagram or I don't know if I posted it on Twitter, but I posted it on Instagram and Facebook that I repaired. Look, I repaired Mama Buho's fingers, her 2 fingers that were broken off. This is actually a right hand. I want to show you something. So this is how you can get creative when you're doing minis, one prosthetic foot. So wonderful, wonderful Lucas Pena Penache sent me another hand, so that's all that, like she's been amputated a lot. So I took the finger, this is the same hand. You can see I took the first finger of this hand and I reattached it because it had the bird on it. And then I took the pinky of this finger and I put it on this hand. And so, and I just carved it a little bit so that it would be the right shape. And everything and so on. Oh, wait, no, I take that back. I tried to cut off the pinky and it went flying off into my studio. So then I had to use this middle finger. So this is actually her index finger from this hand, trimmed and cut. Isn't that creative? And then we had to fix up her face because she had quite a lot of scuffs on her face. And so really all that's left on her, oh, and then also we used Bondic. Look at the Bondic on the tips of the wings that broke off. So that, you guys can see that? That was with Bondic. And I want to show you how I did that, just so you can look at it for yourself. We'll use this as an example, so, because we won't be using this arm, hopefully we won't need this arm. So where did I put it? So I had a little piece of a plastic bag, something like that, right? And I put the wing down. Let's put the finger down like this. And then I got out my Bondic. I've got my industrial Bondic right here. There we go. This is the special stuff. Now I put it on the plastic and then I shaped it. I don't know if this is gonna work. Right? So I shaped it so that it's roughly, and then I heated the light, okay, so about 4, right? That should be enough. And then I peeled up the plastic so that, and then I used my X-Acto to trim. It's probably gonna come off. Watch. So trimmed it, so that I could, this is how I did the wings. I guess you could do a finger like this, but it would be a little trickier. Let's see if I can make that a little bit more rounded. Oh, I guess I can. So now I'm gonna shine the light on it. Now it's like E.T. Phone home. Yes. So, but you know, this is just shows you what the magic of Bondic, right? Now you can shape and cut and, you know, mold it to however you want. You can sand it. Almost together. Let's see. And then sometimes that happens and then you gotta super glue it. So let's try that again. It's too much super glue. I'm wasting my time now. All right, so I put the prosthetic finger on, I hold it, and then I can bond it back. Bond the Bondic. Now there is something about super glue and Bondic. It does make the Bondic cure faster. So that's a good thing. Where's my light? Technically, it would be science of Bondic. It's the science and magic of Bondic. Magic, after all, is just the explanation of things we do not understand. Is that right? Right, so obviously, I would carve this to the right shape, but then I'm pretty sure it's ready to paint, and I'm gonna show you guys. Oops, where's my brush? Once you have your fixed piece, and this basically, I mean, I used the resin of the actual finger, but I didn't realize I could actually make, so I can make a finger, such as this. Fear just subscribed with the tier 1. Thank you so much. 10 months in a row. Did Sabella show up today? Yes, and Lamunis. She did. So, oh, actually, I got her yesterday. And, uh-oh, I got super glue on my brush. And I have the other mini to send off in trade. And it is, look at, you're getting rid of your heel. Yeah, you're getting your heel spells down, exactly. That's my heel spell for sure. So I'm just, oh, you know what? Don't paint your mini when your super glue is not dry. Don't do that. You'll end up with nasty brushes. Hey Zab, it has been a while. We were just showing on how to, and look at this. You can also put the Bondic over the paint and not just paint on top. I'm gonna make that a little bit more rounded. Zenared, just subscribed, been trying, watch. Yay, 15 months in a row, my goodness. That is forever. Oh my gosh. Guys, do you see, like right up here, there's a little 4 days to go. If we get 225, we already have 209. We got a bunch of new, these have to be new subs. But if we get new subs in 4 days, we will unlock a new emote. And I think we're gonna do a peppercorn emote. We were talking about that. You guys know about my little gecko. Right, that looks like a real finger. That's awesome. And it's totally on there. So let's paint it. I'm hoping it'll accept paint. Yep, it will. Obviously, I'd need to sand it a little bit more. It looks a little arthritic. There we go. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so you get the idea with the Bondic. That's basically, oh man, more super glue on my brush. Flickster, good morning. And hello, everybody. Welcome everybody, Mad Love from Flickster's channel. If you haven't followed Flickster, give him a follow. He's one of my triptych brothers. Yay! Defend with the emotes, defend. We've got so many emotes and so many subscribers right now. We're actually only a few, look at Flick right above me. We're at 209 with 4 days to go to get 225 new subs, or sorry, sub points, so that we'll be able to unlock a new emote. And thank you so much for the follow. That was, hold on one second. We had a new follower I just missed. Mr. Grumpy Turtle, thank you for following. Welcome to this class. We are, we not only paint on this channel, we teach painting. It's a big deal. And today is our let's finish up your old projects that have been sitting on the back burner day, right? I know that Flickster is very familiar with that sort of thing. Defend, yes. I don't have a defend command. I need one, don't I? What do we have to do to get a defend command? Peppercorn Gecko is too cute. Bring on the emote. Yes, we need a little plastic saviors following. Thank you so much for the follow. We've got some good energy in here today, guys. So I want to show you, we've got several different projects. These are the 4 projects that I'm going to try to work on today. We were just showing how I repaired Mama Booho. She had two missing fingers and missing tips on the owls. Oh, Flickster just subscribed. I should unsub after that dig, Missy. Are we still painting Rakir together Friday? Yes. Well, shoot, yes. Yes, I have Rakir. I also had this guy started too. I kind of started a little bit of the skin tone and I wasn't supposed to. But yes, I've got Rakir right over here. Let me see. This is Rakir from Judgment. Flickster and I are going to paint him together on Friday. And I need to do something because there's like absolutely no shadows on him. So I'm going to have to respray him or something. Maybe you can show me how to paint faster. Oh, we could do that. I can show you some tricks. Genuine Vision, another one of my awesome triptych buddies. Give him a follow. Nixon Minis. We need to hype these people. We got to hype all the people. Where's all my keyboard go? Let's just give hype. Let's see. Let's see if I can shout out. That'll work better. Wait, FL. Takes me forever. There we go. There's a shout out to Flickster. It didn't work. Why not? Let's try just Flickster. Thank you, Enlamunis. Oh my gosh. Gangan to Ella. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, wow. So Enlamunis just gifted a tier 3 sub to Gangan. Look at that, guys, quick. Now we are at 215. Oh my God, 95.56%. You guys, you want a peppercorn emote, right? We're so close. Because that tier 3 was worth 6 points. That really bumped us up. Yes, now you have all our emotes, Gangan. Can't type today, there we go. Yay, hype. I did it right this time. S-O, genuine. Did it work? It didn't work. Why didn't it work? I don't know. Oh, because I did hype. That's why. Shadows aren't working. There we go. Yay. And Nixon Minis. My Mr. Picoro. Thank you so much for the follow. There we go. Follow those guys. They're all streamers. They're all awesome. Welcome everybody. We're gonna start. I want to start painting this guy first because all I have to do is finish his foot. You can see this foot. Here's the mini. How awesome is he? This is from Big Child that just came out. Pretty dang cool. Whatever became of the vampire princess bust. Valthorn, I've got the PDF almost done, and we are going to be painting her starting in December. I just need a date, so I will get all that to you. I think that it'll be great because a lot of people will be on break and they'll have extra time. So, Picoro. Picoro. There we go. That's how I say it, Picoro. But yes, we will. Don't worry. I've always said this before. It's just been slow, but I always say what I'm going to do and do what I'm going to say. So we will be painting it. All right. So let's paint this orc guy. Let's get him done. Get her done. So I'm looking, and I can kind of color match that I used some kind of ochre color on his skin here. So we'll get that out. I think I used this one right here. This is Iroko. Yes, I'm excited too. I'm looking forward to it. We need to she's really just about done. And so I just have a few more things I need to put into the PDF. So the reason why I chose a little bit of this this color to put on his toenail or his feet and his skin is because he's definitely originally a green orc, but I wanted to give him that kind of slightly elderly Asian orc feel. So this will bring that out. I gotta take glasses off for 1 second. Give her. Just gotta give her, ya hoser. What do I say? The hose off, eh? Yeah, Shoshie did a build stream for her, sub-assembled. I also did a prime stream for it as well. So you can, if you've got her ready and primed, then we're just waiting on the next video, which is going to be the paint along. So, Oats Transistor, yes, Elizabeth Vampire Princess. I'll show you guys. This is, hold on 1 second. This is the paint, this is how we're going to have her look. See, she's like done on this side for the most part. I just got to finish this side of her armor, and then I've got to finish the back, and that's really it. But I mean, I know what colors to use, but see, this piece right here is going to be giveaway. So that's the other reason why I need to finish her. Say what you're going to do and do what you're going to say is almost a Shoshie tongue twister. It is. Can you say it really fast? Say what you're going to do and do what you're going to say. Say what you're going to do and do what you're going to say. You seen a conversion of her on Putty and Paint with the real crown? Oh, cool. Yes, we're just going to use the concept art and we're going to do the paint along just like that. Okay, but I've got to get this work done. So I've got toes done. I got to take glasses off in order to see what I'm doing. Little Iroko. And he's got very like, how do you say? He's got a lot of wrinkles in his skin, and so just kind of over brushing the top of his skin, leaving that green to kind of show through in the shadows, which is what I want. Okay, and I get the back half here. Now you can maybe see this. I've got a little bit of a, oops, that's too much. Too much, too much. No mas. There we go. That's better. So for some reason, this paintbrush is picking up quite a bit of water. There we go, that's better. All right. So now I've got some kind of, I think it's red leather was my, red leather and maybe a little orange leather. Where's my orange leather? Here it is. Nope, that's brown leather. Where is it? If I have to, I'll mix it. And I'm not seeing my orange leather. That's interesting. Sometimes paints just go missing on my palette. Oh, we'll use this. This is even better. Bosch Chestnut. It's kind of like a brownish, orangish color. That works. Crikey. She looks stunning. Oh, thank you so much, Jan. Yes, and the moon is get her built and primed because we will be starting very soon on that. That is a high priority for the next month because I really don't have a lot else going on. So I've no. Did you guys see that? We're gonna have to do a fixed job. Don't press too hard on your minis. Okay, so just a little bit of the ruddy. This is the red leather that I'm kind of putting. Oh, I'm off cam. I want to put it on the soles of his feet and on his toes to give it just a little bit of life. And then Bondic, I know. Dayray, how are you? Carefully put my copy away. I'm sure it's somewhere in my paint area, but it's anyone's guess to which crate or box. I know that feeling, Amberden. Thank you, Studio Dropship. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're just putting this on all of the spots that might have a little red tone. It's almost not quite a glaze. Actually, I would say it's a glaze. Now for the toenails, let me look at them. I gotta take glasses off. Looks like I painted them straight ochre, and then I put like a brown glaze on them. That works. And then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna brush this straight ochre on the highest highlights of the toes. He is almost done. I'm excited. Okay. Now notice that I left the skin on his face the lightest, and I've done that on purpose because I want that your eye to go back to his face the most. So the lightest part is this white that's on his beard, which I could actually go a little whiter. Where's my schmanky white? Schmanky. That's a good question. I think, bear with me 1 second while I dig it out, because I think I put it away. I did. Wait, what's that? Is that white? Okay, I found game. This is definitely not going to be white, but let's try it. Since it is a game color, it's going to be a little glossy, which is good. Okay, watch this. A little bit of white in my brush. I think it's wide enough. Oops. I put it on his eyebrows because I really want his eyebrows to stand out and be really white. And he's got a little bit of a mustache. And the tip of his widow's peak needs to be very white. Oh yeah, this is working out really, really well. More eyebrows. A little bit more mustache. See, that really pops, hopefully. Oops. Little bits here and here. There. Now, I think that looks pretty good. Let me see. Yeah. I like that. See, that makes it pop. And then I'm going to do a little bit over here on these books. Werewolf Blitzer, thank you for following. Welcome. We're doing some finishing. We're trying to catch up. Catch up? Yes. I'm trying to do a little catch up on projects that have been languishing in my studio. Everybody has them. I know you do. What projects are languishing in your studio right now? Werewolf Blitzer. It's like Wolf Blitzer, only Werewolf Blitzer. I know who Wolf Blitzer is. And also Yeetus 14 just started following. Welcome. Yeet. I like it. I'm mixing a little bit of this petroleum gray, CL7557, with a little bit of the white to attempt to get a lighter gray. There's Yeetus's alert. Sometimes Streamlabs is delayed. I don't know why. Right, that's Why am I not liking this? There we go. Something like that. It's a little better. What isn't languishing? Right? What isn't languishing then? What have you finished recently, and Luminous? There's everything languishing. It's winter. Isn't this the time of year where we all hibernate? Right? Is that what it is? You guys see how I did that? I just kind of feather blended it by kind of going like that. And then I'll go back with my white, which I shouldn't be using white. I should be using an ivory, but it's okay. And I'm just gonna go down the center here. There we go, that's better. Much more contrast now. Feel better about that. All right, the toes. I use a little bit of ink. What have I got? I've got a little game ink. I don't think this one, this is a skin wash. It's not dark enough. There we go, sepia. That's what I want on toenails. This has got a yellow tinge to it anyway. These plague drone legs won't stay still. Are they animating? All things are languishing, planning to work on more of your bust tonight. Awesome. All right, glasses are off. Here's the toenails. We're gonna start at the back of the nail because I want that to be the darkest part, I think. I'm just gonna paint. Actually, I should just paint the whole nail and then we can go back over it with the ochre after the fact. That's good. That's a good grimy nail. Let's do his fingernails too while we're at it. So I need to ask you guys a question. So this guy is an orc, but he's also like an Jade Empire orc. What kind of setting would he be in? Because orcs are very specific, right? All right, that looks good. I'll let that dry. I might just leave that. That looks good. I think we're done. You know what? I see some things we could do with his lips. I've got this ochre right here. I'll make it stand out. Do a little bit of white on his tusks. Mix it with a little bit of ochre. It's better. A little bit of white on the lips. The little, Ben Cometz does these little like white dings, ding, 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 all over his minis. Just do a little tiny bit of white on the eyelids. Ooh, I like that. A little bit on the nose. Ding, ding. Okay. A few little spots. There's just a little bit of contrast here. Ooh, I gotta turn the heat down. I've got a space heater on next to me and it is roasting me. You has the bust and a Viking from Fernando's course 2 weeks ago and some Primaris white scars that you should get to, but for now they languish. I'm gonna challenge you, Zab, to get at least one white scar done by the end of the week, okay? I think you could do it. I'm gonna challenge you. Everybody who's telling me you've got stuff to finish, I'm gonna challenge you. A field of bamboo. That's a good idea. Not bad. All right, so let's see. Should I take him off of the thingamabob yet? I feel like he needs yellow to pop something. Let's try a little bit of this Tenier yellow. Because I'll show you why. The red is really boring to me. It does not excite my eyes. And I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna try to go down. Or sorry, here's the yellow here. Right. Like it's well painted, but it's not exciting, right? I mean, it's just kind of blah to me. And usually when something looks blah, it means there needs to be higher contrast. And I feel like that the red on his belts and things like that need more intensity. Okay. Okay, so let's see what happens now when I take, let's do an orange ink. I have all my paints up on my wall now, which I can easily look and find my inks and everything together now. Let's see, let's go with, ooh, I've got a couple things I could use. That's a red. I need a really good orange. Blazing ink. Yes, yes. Blazing ink is so nice. And this is a fluorescent ink in case we need to go up even higher in intensity. This is a P3. It looks like fire in a bottle. All right. Oh, wait, what did I miss? Stay great. Wait, I missed some stuff. Make him in an oriental setting. Ashixia, thank you so much for following. Welcome. 10,000 terracotta recast. No, Zab, that's bad. That's kind of a hilarious idea, though. Oh my God, I would suffer the wrath of many of Big Child. Okay, so that's not what I was going for. Look at how yellow that turned. Not what I was going for. let's go with the, let's see what happens when we do the fluorescent. I did not decide on a plan for the base for this guy yet. Did get laid off, so you don't start school until February. Perfect. Time to paint, Zab, no excuse. You can get one done. I don't know why. Look at how this gloops out. I don't know why it does that. And it separates too from the medium. All right, a little bit of fluoro. A little bit of fluoro in my life. A little bit of... Jawohl. Volts transistor. All right, let's try this. This is the fluorescent orange instead. And maybe this will give it some kick that I want. Yes. Yes, here we go. This is it. This is the little bit of pop that I needed. Now, if I want to, I can glaze a little bit of red on top of this. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, he needed that so much. To be honest, I think it's a combination of the blazing ink and the fluoro that is what's working for me. So let's do that again. Like it. Like it a lot. All over the little bits. There we go. Now what I'll do is I'll glaze some red over the top of that. That fluorescent is going to shine. It's hopefully going to shine because red is pretty transparent. So my goal is the red will shine through, and we'll use a how about a blazing mayhem red, which this is a satin red, so it'll definitely be transparent. I'm hoping. Wishing and hoping and loving. Okay. Do it in the shadows first so that I can test it. And just leave a smidge of that fluoro still showing. Yeah. That's much more exciting. Much better. Now, it looks like I almost covered it all up, but I can still see it pretty well. This feels more rich now. Let's do it over here. We start with the yellow, and it's going to go only on the spots where there's a nice little ding highlight. Give me 1 second, guys, and I will look at chat. The little bits there. Okay, let me look at chat. See some words. Yeah, not congratulations on getting laid off. Oh, good. Hey, Lady Black Widow, you finally got to see me live stream. Awesome. Are you on break? That's great. All right, a little bit of... Oh, wait, we did the ink first. That's what we're doing first. I think I have ink and fluoro on my brush, so it's actually looking pretty sharp. do that again. A little ink and a little bit of fluoro. Actually, that looks pretty awesome. So it still reads as red, but it's a little bit more bright. And I can just put a little bit of the fluoro on this red enamel armor that he's got. Make sure I kind of concentrate it so it looks like the belly is really bright. Wow, I'm really happy with him. Look at that. And a little bit of this red over here. That goes back to red. Oh, he's got red over here too. I totally forgot. So this is the Tenier yellow on the top. Let that dry. The badass end off. Awesome. Good, good. Oh, and my bot is telling you guys that I'm in the process of finishing the Discworld diorama. The Discworld diorama is pretty much done. Do you guys want to see it? Hold on, I'll show it to you. I need to take some pictures of it and send them to my client. But here is the end project of the Discworld. We've got the little landscape. Got the minis. How cool are they? There's Granny and luggage and Errol. And we've got the water coming off. It's kind of difficult to see. I'm going to put overhead face cam. There we go. So you can see how it looks like that. And then it's got the little stand on the bottom. So that's the Discworld diorama. I'll be posting photos soon. Soaking and bottling up ink off a pair of pants. Oh no, blotting up, oh no. You're nicking, stealing that diorama off you as you love Discworld. Ah, yeah, that's awesome. So we gotta put this back on. Oh, that's right. So we just need to add a little bit of, a little bit of bright colors here. We're gonna just hit the ends, like overbrushing, basically. There we go. And we'll glue this back on in just a bit. All right, that's probably good enough. Very interesting to know what all the miniatures you have written on my table. Okay, so let me show you. I will show you. The orc is the one we're working on right now. This is the big child orc, and we just about finished him, but then I broke this off, so we can almost check that off. Mama Booho is the owls and stuff on this. She's almost done. That's going to take a little bit more time. And then that's by Spira Mirabellis. And then we've got to make some kind of base for the panda monk, and that is by Cartoon Miniatures at the bottom. And then I've got to make some kind of base. Whoops, I'm dropping stuff. I don't want to bust Mama Booho again, so I'm being careful. Then I have this funeral witch. So she's going to be for another piece that I need to put, like I need to do basing for her basically. I basically need to base her and then, you know, work that all up. Yeah, Granny does look great. I like her. I'm really happy with her. All right, now we're going to do the ink. Whoop, flying brush. Ink on the overbrushed yellow. See how that turned out? Okay, now get the fluoro. This is fluorescent orange. I gotta take glasses off. What we'll do after the fluorescent orange is on is glaze it back with the ink. So 2 steps up, 1 step down is kind of my go-to process for that. And I'm hoping that the intensity of the fluoro will shine through underneath the red. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. There's a little piece of junk. There we go. All right, a little bit of red. Glaze, glaze, glaze. See how it's nice and bright, even though it's just red on top of red. And that's because we did the fluorescent underneath. And now it's rich, rich. And now we need to super glue and probably Bondic also. Oh, too much. Okay. There we go. I gotta hold it long enough that it will attach. This is the hardest part because a lot of times you can't really tell when it's cured. There we go. Now I take a little bit of this Insta Set just in case I need it to set a little bit more. Now I'm gonna lay it down carefully, carefully. All right, and, oh, it's like swinging now. All right, that's fine. I'm not gonna get picky. It's got a little movement to it though. All right, so work is done. Done enough. He's not based, but at least his body has done what I wanted to get done. But, all right. Next. I've been putting off Mama Booho for months. So let's at least get the owls and stuff base coated, and then I can at least get a good start. All right, what should we do? Let's start. Sometimes when I'm a little bit blocked on this piece, I know Bondic is life. It is life. Amberden, are you gonna start with the bases by the local woodworker you found? Yeah, Amberden, let me show you. I got this beautiful piece of purple heartwood, and that is for this gal. It's gonna look really beautiful, but look at this. It's not coated, so I have to coat it first. And I think I can just use a Krylon spray. Somebody who knows woodworking, Super Sarah, hello. Please let me know what I should cover this with, because I just want it to be shiny and coated. I want the natural wood to show through. You think you made a friend today and you're beyond excited? That's awesome. Any woodworkers in the house? What should I coat this with? I'll set that aside. Okay. Whew. All right, there's Mama. Oh, I want to show you a trick. Hold on. So many of my paints are put up on the shelf now, and I've got to go digging for them. I need to find my like a shiny, not that. Wait, that's the gloss varnish. Ooh, we could use this gloss varnish on some things on the orc. Watch what I'm gonna do. Awesome, Sarah. Uh-oh. Wow. You started it. Look at this, guys. Can you see this? The brush is glued to the paper. There we go. Nerd. You'd recommend a good quality furniture wax? Okay. I think I have tongue oil. Would that work? Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of this gloss varnish, and I'm going to put it on this thing right here because that is what I want to be glossy. Oh, and I got a nice cat hair in there. Where'd I put it? It's on the brush. Cat hair, can you see it? Right there. Cat hair, we got a cat hair emote. Soon we will have a peppercorn emote, I'm hoping. All right, that's good. I want to put him away because I'm going to keep messing with him if I don't. Clear stain sealer. Okay. Found a red, thank you. Okay. Anyway, like I said, I'm a little bit blocked on this figure. How is the peppercorn today? She's been really funny. She's not been eating. She's been hanging out in her cool hide. I will get her out though because I really want to see how she's doing. Tongue oil is good, but will darken the finish. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want it darkened. I'm going to get peppercorn out. You guys want to see her? Peppercorn. She probably is going to be like, Mommy, why are you waking me up? There's some mealworms in her tank because she's not been eating the crickets lately. And I put them in a little cup so she could get them out. But she's, like I said, she's not been getting them out. Come here, baby. Like I said, she's been hanging out in her cool hide lately. There she is. There's the girl. Put her under the light a little bit. Hello. And there's the baby on the overhead. You gonna smell? Flip. Likes to have her tail supported, so I'm going to support her tail with my thumb. Anyway, she's been chilling. She's been hanging out in her cool hide. So your lizard's always slowed down and eating through the winter and then picked up, and that's what I think's going on with her. And I think she's going to brumate. They don't really quite hibernate, they brumate, and I think she is starting to do that. Hey Pascal, look at this is my little lizard peppercorn. He's my cutie. She's looking for a hide right now. There we go. Hold on, I'm going to put her on my shoulder. She likes to be up high. Yeah, exactly. She's like, bright light. Now she's going to go on my back, watch, because she's like, I don't like the light, Mommy. Her name is Peppercorn, and she is an African fat-tailed gecko, and she's ultra cute. Let's see if you can see her better. There you go. Kind of see, there we go. Little Peppercorn. Gonna start. Yeah, nice paint job. He's like, what are you doing? Little boy. All right, I'm gonna put her back so she's not getting too freaked out and stressed. There we go. Back in your hide. Eat some mealworms, girl. Now she's going behind her hide. That's funny. Can you guys see her? You can't see her from there, can you? No, it won't work. Yeah, she's going back in. Yes, okay, so we have Mama Bujo. Anyway, I was talking about how sometimes I get stuck on a mini. Like it's been a while since I painted. You just finished your show. So it's, we're painting unfinished projects, Pascal. So we're doing, I've got this one, which is very unfinished. I've got owls to do. Look at, I've got the whole back of this owl. So I want to pick a place on the miniature that is going to be easy for me to begin on. And so I think painting this little staff, and then painting the back of this owl is probably going to be my best bet. for starting, because I need to just begin, right? You guys know how that is. I want this to look like wood, and I want it to look like old weathered wood. So I think I'm debating. I think I want to use a lighter color to start. Like, Arabic Shadow is the same color as her cloak, which is okay, but I want to ink it. Oh, you heard about that, about the damage and stuff. Yeah, I know, I fixed it. That's the other thing that had me slowed down quite a bit on her, is that I couldn't work on her while she was broken. It just was a huge block for me. And so I got her fixed at least. So now I feel like I need to move ahead on her fast while she's still in an unbroken state. Okay, so we're just going to, that is not the right color. I want more of a, I'm debating. I want more of an orangey brown. Well, let's just do this and then we'll see if we can add the orangey brown with like a flesh wash or something. I don't know. You can always add orangey colors with inks, right? Just begin. Here, I've got a little bit of, what color was this? This is a good color, Bosch Chestnut on my palette. Oh yeah, that's much, much better. That's more what I had in mind, sort of a chestnut color. We mixed it together with the Iroko. Let me pull my paper back. There we go. Glasses are off so I can see what I'm doing. Get all little, there's lots of little crevices in this one. I like that much better. Oh, I just saw something. Look at this, guys. This part of her cane, it's like a bird head. I can see the eyes. How cool. So I might have to go in and accentuate that and not make it look like it's just a boring thing. I love Easter eggs in a miniature. So yeah, she's got little bird head cane, which looks really great. You can take a little bit of this yellow and mix it with a little bit of the Bosch Chestnut. No, that's kind of a peachy color. All right, let's try this. There we go, sort of. Yeah, that works. Now I need more Bosch Chestnut. And I think I need a smaller brush for this next bit because it's a little hard to reach in there. Just between the fingers. It's got to be darker. Give it contrast again. I don't know if you can see this part, but there we go. That looks more wooden. Awesome. The Bosch Chestnut is a satin because it is one of the scale color fantasy. And so it's going to be a little bit more rich as well. That's perfect for what I want to do. All right, now on the owl, I literally went in and I textured the feathers in. Like those are hand painted in, most of them. There's a little bit of sculpted work on there, but not a lot. So let's go back here and look at the back. Bosch chestnut? What is this color? That's the sepia ink. All right, yeah, we're gonna do that. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Just do it. Get in there. You can always change it later. It's very thin. It's because it's like a satin paint, like I said. That's okay, because thin is good for now, what we need. It's just a light coloring over here. This is just a base coat. Now the whole front is more of browns and dark browns and stuff, and we'll go back with that. But I wanted to just put in a little bit of this reddish color because there was some on the front. See, it goes over here on his wings. And we can bring it in on his neck on that side. Yeah, I feel like he needs that reddish color because he's a little bit dull. Much better. Okay. I'm gonna check chat. Ha! Intensity, exactly. Thank you, Valthrin. I have some here too. We might go through it and use it. Love the green cow. Yeah, I like it too, but I feel like it's a little bit blah. Most of her clothing I feel like needs to be jazzed up a little bit. So I think I want to do a little bit of sponge work. We got to take all this off. Oh no, this goes to the orc. See, that's right. I forgot. We've got more to the orc to finish than I thought. Ah, he's got all these pieces to attach. I feel like I should at least attach them now before I forget, because then I'll forget. Let's do that. Let's do that. Can I zoom out? I have lovely knuckles. Oh my god. How's that? Better? Like my knuckles? Ah. There we go. And I can also hold this further away from the camera also. That's very much easier for me. But yeah, okay. So before I glue these on, I'm going to paint this. These are like little leather straps he's got. Which I'm going to use the Iroko. And then we'll highlight it with ivory once. I need to get that as smooth as I can. It's not getting smooth. Ah. A little bit transparent, but that's why, you know, let me try to use the ivory. All right, let's go with birch, which has a little bit of parchment look to it. Because I don't know if these are like little strips of paper, if they're ribbons, or what are they, but we need to make them lighter so that I can do little writing on them. There, that's way better. We'll need to do another coat on that for sure. Something about there's like medium on the other side from the Iroko. That's why it was so streaky looking. So this side looks better already. See, that side doesn't look as good. I'm going to set that right there. And then I'm just going to paint these on the sprue. It'll be so much easier to handle. Here we go. Good night, Gun to Ella. I hope that you had an enjoyable time watching the stream while you were here, and thank you so much for coming to watch. Thank everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. Okay. Oh, I see a little piece of something that needs to come off. There we go. Alrighty. Painting the ribbons. Okay, now let's go back to this bit. Thought it was a creative rake. Sure, why not? The orc needs a rake for his Zen garden. Maybe that's it, right? All right, I'm gonna leave that. That's nice and coated. It's taking a little bit of time. Any tips on doing bones in scale color? That's a good question. I've actually got some bones right here. So this is what, I've got this one black, this one is sort of Iroko, and this one is also sort of this Gobi brown color. Let's paint all of these right now and see. That one's a little bit lighter. I got these bones. I'll show you where I got them from. DracarModel.com. There's a whole bunch of skulls and bones for €8.50. And here's the little skulls that came with it. Got some jaw bones and some skulls. They're all slightly different. If you can see, some of them have some teeth missing, some of them have no teeth missing. And this side, what does this side have? Same thing. So that's basically the same side. One that has a little hole in the top of his skull. So we're going to do a little quick demo of bones. I love it when you guys ask me questions. I really do. Because I like to teach stuff. Okay. So there's a couple different colors of bone. Let's see what happens when we do the lighter birch. And I'm gonna get out I need like a fuzzy brush, like almost a dry brush. Hold on. Like a flat brush like this. And I'm going to put the birch on it, and then I'm going to wipe half of it off on the paper. It's still got some on it, but not too much. Them bones. All right. You can see the different qualities that the different undercoats make, right? The black gives it a very different look than the brown, right? Do a little bit more birch with a little bit. Okay, so here's the other side. That's how they started. Got too much paint. So that dry brush also gives it sort of a texture as well. Okay, now what I would do is add a A little bit of ink. Let's do a sepia because the sepia has a yellow in it. And you want the bone to seem a little bit yellow. This is gaming sepia. There isn't really a right way and a wrong way to do bones. So, you know, if you got a different way and it works for you, go for it. Because, all right, this is the sepia ink. And glasses are off. I'm going to put it on this one right here. Yeah, I don't want so much. See, that's nice and yellowed. I like sepia yellows things really good. Now, once this is dry, I'm only gonna put yellow on 2 of them to see what happens. And then we're gonna get out that ivory color. White sands is not ivory, I want ivory. Thar brown is kind of bone colored as well. This is actually a good color as well. Thar brown is not as dull as the birch. Well, actually it's just different. I do need a lighter color as well. Of course my ivory's missing. We can use white sands. This is white sands. It's got a nice ivory color to it. Oh, that's the birch. Okay, let me show you the difference between the birch and the thar. Not a lot. Actually, the thar is a little bit more dull. K-Bro says, I need some advice. Got color shifting paints. Anyone ever put a wash on them? Yes, in fact, I recommend that you just use inks on them because they'll look really good with the inks on them. Something that'll be really intense. Okay, now, this is the thar brown. I'm just going back to all of my little sharp edges. Like this. Now a little ivory. This is the white sands. For the more bleached bone look. Yeah, that one definitely, this one is not as yellowed. It looks more like it's dried in the desert or something. I like the actual black undertones to it. Does this help at all? Whoever asked? I hope it helps. See, now I've got some bones painted to stick on stuff. There's also cat hair, which comes with the dry brushing often. Here we go. I feel like there needs to be that last ding of white. Shall we try that? A little bit of white. Wipe it off on the paper towel. I don't want too much. What do you think? Looks like bone to me. That's what I would do for bone. Set that aside. Let me see here. Wait, I missed some. That. Zen garden where they have sand circles around the stones. I like that idea. How would I do that? Cat hair makes it look more realistic. Yeah, always, exactly. Experiment on stuff before you commit. I like that idea a lot. All right, speaking of experimenting on, don't be afraid to just, you know, plow forth either though, because like I said on Mama Booho, I just needed to start. I needed to just do something. But like I said, what I did was I started on something easy and then I'm just going forward on other parts, right? Is that a mold line? Seriously? Oh man, I'm gonna have to turn that around so you can't see it. Mold lines. Womp womp. Oh, K-Bro, wow, just subscribed. Look at that. K-Bro, you just helped us right here. We need 225 to get to the goal for a new emote. We are 96%, and you just gave us another point toward it. So, mad love, we need to hype for K-Bro because that's a big deal, guys. We're getting closer and closer. We only have 4 days to go to get this emote. And all the new subscribers are the ones who are helping us get there. Hype to K-Bro. There we go. We got some hype for you. Thank you so much. I'm really, 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 really hoping we make this goal. It'd be really a shame if we got so close that we almost got it, but then we didn't. I think we'll get it though. Like I said, we're so close. So a tier 3 subscription, a brand new one, will give us 6 points. So what, 216 plus 6? Somebody help me with math. It won't take much, right? Yay, Kazia, thank you, and Zenared, thank you, and Lamunis. I appreciate you guys being my hypesters. I need a tier 3 and a tier 2, and I'm there. You guys hear that? We need one brand new tier 3 and a brand new tier 2 to get this emote. And we're gonna do a giveaway when we do that too. We're gonna give away something cool. I have so much stuff. We have, what do we have to give away? We have, we have Dark Sword miniatures, we have Reaper miniatures, we have, we also have, what was the other miniature I have? Dark Sword? Oh, those Tomb Raiders. We got Tomb Raiders also. That will be amazing. All right, so now I gotta wait for these to dry. Can't believe there's a mold line back there. That's okay, because it's gonna go this way. It'll be okay. That's actually, I'm really glad that we're gonna put these on because I think it's gonna add that little something that he needs. He needs just a little something. We're gonna set this aside and that way I can work on Mama Boohoo. That's another thing. If you've got multiple projects to work on, rotate them. Like paint a little on this one, then start painting a little on that one. You'll finish a whole bunch at once. Okay, so now we need some nightshade purple. Where's my nightshade purple? Like I said, all of my old paints are on the wall now, so I have to dig them off. Here, I think I see the nightshade purple, right? That's the nice thing about this wall, is I can just look and find something. That's adamantium black. Ooh, regal purple, that might work too. Ooh, black ink. Here we go. I've got a little bit of Regal Purple and a little bit of black ink. Did I get the damage fixed? I did, Cujo. Check it out. Where is she? Look at this. So all of the scratching on her nose and on her face is gone. We got the pinky fixed and the index finger fixed and the bird feathers fixed as well. Okay, and I need to look. Let's see. So this I think is a screech owl because he's screaming. So I'm gonna look up screech owl. See what I can find. Bear with me. With Mama Booho, I've been finding references to paint my owls because it's so much easier that way. And find actual. Why is my computer slowing down? No. All right. Give me a second, guys. My computer's acting wonky. There we go. There we go. Okay, screech owl. OWL. Okay, by the way, if you haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph Kills the Internet or whatever, I think that's what it's called, go see it. It's hilarious and awesome. And it wasn't like the best one ever, but it was really cute. Oh my gosh, this owl. I'm gonna show you the reference that I wanna use. Hold on, I wanna make sure I use this one. Yeah, look at this. This is the picture that I'm gonna use, guys. So how do I click on the ink? Image, copy image, link address, there we go. Check this out. This is the image. Hey, Krista Marcus, how are you? And then enter. Whoa, that's a big link. Could I write out the website for the bones for us? For the bones. Oh, for the bones. Yes, I will. Hold on one second. So it is here. Where's my pen? They're not sponsoring me, just so you know. KKAR-models.com. And this is product DM069, 75 millimeter. Cranes and os. I'm guessing, oh, cranes like craniums and bones. So yeah, that's what it is. I got these. Yeah, I got those from that website. I really liked it. Yes, I'm so glad I got her fixed as well. All right. We're gonna move ahead on this owl. I want to get this owl at least worked on some. I'm gonna use a little black ink, a little bit, and a little bit of this burgundy Regal Purple. Sorry, it is like a burgundy. It's like a dark, really dark color purple. But I'm gonna mix some of the black into it because, as you can see, he's got black and brown on his chest already. There we go. All right, and I'm gonna mix some of that into her cloak back here as well. So that way the colors will all go together. I like that. I like that richness. So I put the paint in, and then I got my brush wet, and then I see how I'm feathering it out. Like, this is what I'm doing. I've got my paint here, and then I take a little water, and like a mop, I'm feathering it out so that it's a blend. There we go. Do some over here too, because there is a little bit of a shadow. So I originally used the Scale 75 flat colors, and so that's why it looks so flat. Oops, sorry, I'm bumping the camera. Feather that out a little bit. We're just putting more purples into the shadows. Give it some depth. I like that. Question. What a sweet owl. Hey everybody. Hey Strokes of Chaos. Good to see you. All right, little bits of this blackish purplish color here. I'm gonna actually add a little bit of brown to that black because I noticed that the owl has quite a bit of brown on him, but it's a dark, dark brown. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Add a little bit of the purple to it also, and it gets to be nice and rich. Look at that. Oops, that's a little too purple. More brownish. Okay. If that looks better. That's better. All right, glasses are off. And I'm just going underneath the sculpted feathers as if they're, I'm just painting in the shadows of them. See, right here needs to be pretty dark. I feel like I need to use a straight up black ink in here. So where's my ink? That's my burgundy. There's my ink. I'm gonna shake it. Some of the Reaper colors come with a little like metal skull inside all of them. You can hear it. Okay, this is the black ink. Just underneath. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. It's like almost like dark lining. Ooh. Get in there with the shadows. And I'm putting a little bit on top of this other owl, so, or actually that's not an owl, that's like a little homunculus. He's really cute. Look at, he's dressed like an owl. Like a little owl demon, little demon baby. See, that purple really brings out the richness of the color. Much better. Do I remember which colors I used for her? Because you always forget. Oh, for this, I think I used a mixture of, that's the nice thing about scale colors, everything is pretty small palette. I think I mixed a green. I don't even see the green that I used. Yeah, this was the green. I used Ardennes green, and then I highlighted it with some of the Sherwood green, and then I think there was some yellow on the edges. And then this was definitely Rocco with the purple, which is this color purple, sunset purple. So yeah, that's why I'm using a lot of purples in my shadows on the browns, because that will tie in to the other colors that are on her outfit. So just getting in there, and we can always paint the, oh, we got a follower. Boy Mom of 1518, thank you so much for following. It's awesome. And we just got a raid. Strokes of Chaos rating. Palooka Paints, or sorry, Palooka Paints is rating with Party of 6. Thank you so much, Palooka. Mad Love, let's give some, am I following Palooka? I need to see that. Hold on. I feel like I was. I'm gonna add you as a friend. Let's go to your account. Thank you for the raid, Palooka. That is awesome. I am following you. Yay. Okay, good. One day we will return the favor and raid you back. I'm doing good. Trollbait. Thank you for the subscription. Yay, loving your progress on that model. 4 months in a row, Troll. Trollbait was so amazing. I finally remember the name that goes with you. Heyne77, thank you for following. That's awesome. Trollbait was able to host me when I went to Colorado for my uncle's memorial service, and that was just a huge, huge, huge favor. I really, really, really appreciate. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was really great. So see how I'm giving depth to this by putting the shadows in now? And we can feather those out with the water. Yay. Thank you. This is one of my, this is by the same artist that I did the gnome. And I got another bust here. Check this out. You guys may have seen this one. We did a build stream on this one. This is also the same artist. It's very hard to get his busts and his sculptures because he does limited runs. And you have to pretty much follow him, and then he does an announcement of when the limited run is going to go live, and then you have to, you know, email him right away. And so that's how you get one of these amazing, amazing sculpts. That's what I have been doing, and I've been definitely promoting him because his work is so fantastic. And, you know, obviously the more people that buy from him, the more maybe he will make. Who knows? All right, now I'm just kind of wash shading in here with the black and the purple. Not paying attention to what I'm doing here. There we go. Get in there with the shadows. There, that looks good. Now I want to make sure that there's a separation in between the owls so it's not all just blended together. You got to have that dark color in between the owls. Okay, that owl is good. Let's do this little homunculus while I've got this green out. This is Artemis Green. This is what her shirt color was in. And he's really cool looking. He's like a little green demon pretending to be an owl. Got a split, Palooka. Aw, thank you so much for coming by. Take care. Mad love. All right, I'm gonna hold it right there so you can watch me paint a little homunculus. He's got the funniest little body. Just base coating at this point. Does anybody know what Mama Bujo means in Spanish? Bujo? If anybody wants to Google translate that, I know what Mama means, obviously, but what does Bujo mean in Spanish? That's her name. Maybe it's like a diminutive of witch, like Mama Witch. Bruja. I don't know. He's kind of a creepy little dude. He's got this little owl skin on his body. It's so funny. There we go. Let that dry. Bujo. Yeah, what does it mean? Erica Tapia. Mama bujo in Espanol. It means owl. Oh, mama owl. I love it. I love it. Aww. That's beautiful. Bonita. Okay. Love it. So while that is drying, so we already have the green up there. Look at how much that sort of ties with her too. He looks like the sweetest grandma ever, I know. So I've been buying his stuff because his sculpts remind me of my Eastern European relatives. My grandma, this one reminds me of my grandma, and the elf, or the what was it? Not the elf, but the, which one? Hold on, let me find it. The gnome. The gnome reminded me of my dad a little bit. This is the goofy grin of my dad. So I just love his sculpt so much. All right, so that is drying. Let's see, I feel like this needs to be way more glossy colored. Let's put a little bit of Lamenter's yellow on his eyes because it's definitely not glossy right now. And I'm gonna give it a lighter color yellow as well. I'm gonna put the lighter, this is the yellow, the Tannier yellow. Got glasses off. Not on the whole thing, but just on the internal, well, we'll see what happens when we put the Lamenter's yellow on it. That's good. Okay. That other part is already dry, so I can put the Lamenters on it. Oh yes, I like that. That's nice and bright. Nice and bright. Ha! We have the same dad. Aww. So show what minis you have after these bad boys. Goodness. Oh, do you want to see the ones I have coming up? All right, so Friday, me and Flickster are going to be painting this guy. This is Rakir, I think his name is. He's a orc thief from the game Judgment. We're going to paint that on Friday. And I also have, hold on, I've got so many minis to show you. This is, I found another mini that I have half finished. This guy is half finished. From Radia Miniatures. I love it. He's so gorgeous. Look at this. This is by Joaquin Palacios. He is a sculptor from Spain. He's like a master. And I was one of the few people that was able to get the limited edition human head. So he actually looks like Poseidon. Yes. I also have this guy. It's got a little airbrush spray on it, but you guys might, oh no, if I rip that. Anyway, he's the Panda Lang, Lord of Lang. Let's see. He's from the Rum and Bones. I think he's out of print now. but he is from, oh man, that is bent. Look at that. I need to fix that. So this resin, so we'll be able to fix it. But he is, I don't know if I want the hat on him or not. I think you'll have it on the back. But yeah, he is the another panda. We like the pandas over here. So we've got that to paint. That'll be fun. Fish booty, exactly, fish booty. Hold on, I've got more stuff to show you. Let me take my mic off so I can go back there. So this, I believe, is from Black Crow Miniatures, and he is kind of like a Papa Buho. Not he doesn't have owls, but he's very similar to the Mama Buho figure, and I thought they would go really well together. Where did she go? Here she is. Look at these. They look like one's a druid and one's an old lady with. I thought those would go really well together. And maybe put them in a bust diorama of some kind. I'm not sure. Hey, Rikers Iron. I got that one. I don't want to start any of these until I get some of these done, though. Check this out. Have you guys ever heard of gachapon? I got these are from Japan. Hold on, I don't know if you're going to be able to see them with a... Well, he's got a little yellow or something on him. Anyway, it's Chewbacca and Han Solo. Gachapon busts. And they're made of plaster. I don't know if it says T Arts copyright. I don't know if they're properly licensed, so I don't know if I'll paint them online, but I'm definitely going to paint them for myself because I'm a huge Star Wars fan and I'm a huge Han Solo fan. So that is what... Yeah, thank you so much for giving a shout out to Strokes of Chaos. He's awesome. And what else have I got? I think I've got more. Oh, and I've got this gal. Remember we built her from, got lots of busts from Big Child Minis. She's got this amazing sword. And then I've got this other orc, Asian orc guy, or gal rather, sorry, gal. Where'd it go? There we go. Put that in there. She's got this awesome figure and, where is it? There. Got a kind of a piece of rock that she's stepping down on and some waves crashing around her. Ah! We have lots and lots of things to paint. We're not anywhere near getting ready to start new stuff. Big Child's minis are the good. You're so scared of busts, you started one but it's left unfinished. Where do you typically start, and any tips for them that don't work on miniatures? So Rikers Iron, the trick, I find busts really easy because they're so, you get to paint all the fun parts and you don't have to paint all the, look at half the back is gone. I don't have to worry about most of her back because it's not even there. So I get to focus on the parts I like, and that's why I enjoy busts, and they really are a great palette cleanser from armies. Hold on, I'm going to set this aside. Right now I've got half a zillion unfinished pieces that are in various levels. But yeah, I just would dive in. And that's what we were just talking about, how I got stuck on her because she got broken and then we fixed her. And now I started with something easy like this wooden cane. I was like, I don't know what to do with this. And then we were like, oh, okay, we figured it out. And then we go into the next piece and we figure that out. Just, break it up into small pieces and paint it little by little. I'm gonna give the end of her cane like a little black beak. Because we figured out the end of her cane is kind of like a little bird as well. That works out really well. Okay, now we were painting the homunculus and he is dry now. Now we can go in with this color, which is the Sherwood green. I'm gonna add a little yellow to it so it'll be a slightly different. Okay, so we've got a couple different, and I'm just gonna use this big brush. If it doesn't work, I can switch brushes. Oh no, it just got green on my Chewbacca. Okay. I'm just gonna go in and highlight, and I'm gonna switch brushes because that brush is way too big. You had fun doing the Barker bus, but you realize fur tech won't work on the fur. Yeah, his fur is big, so you just need to, what I recommend is go and look up fur, you know? And that's what I would do. Okay, so just highlighting on his little greeny body here. Got a little big toe right there. Trying to make sure to keep the edges dark. Notice I just skipped that thigh because that one's in shadow. And I just go straight up to the top of his leg, and same thing with the top of his arm. We're just highlighting everything now. Is he on cam? Let me just check. Oh, good. Okay, so there, we gotta turn it like this. I'm coming down the top of his head. Got like a little frog face almost. I want to be careful because it's really easy to kind of half-ass something like this, and you want to paint him just as nice as you painted her, right? But he's so much smaller, it's going to be harder. So his belly is a circle, so we just have to, there we go. Do that. Let all that dry, and then we can go in with one of the satin colors. I feel like I need to use, I don't want to desaturate it too much. So I think, we got a subscription. Memnor, thank you so much for 3 months in a row. You're awesome. Thank you, Memnor. How are you? So you're looking for, wait. I see Narthor's got a question. They're so sweet, but my favorite's still the panda. Let's see. New Chewbacca is the Grinch. Narthor says, I'm looking for a D&D Shadow Fae Queen mini. You want it to feel like a evil Disney queen? Big hair or staves are a big plus. I think about the 40-year-old I'm thinking about the 40-year-old KDM survivor. Yeah, I could see that. Also, check out, what's the name of that? It's like something of the galaxy, Girls of the Galaxy. I don't remember what it was called. Tough Girls of the Galaxy, something like that. They have some really, really cool minis. It's like a frog demon gremlin. It's not a total frog. Raging Heroes, thank you so much. Check out Raging Heroes. Yes, and Lamunas, you're amazing. Yay, Sandwich just started following. Thank you so much for the follow, Sandwich. Okay, that's great. Let's put a little bit of this yellow on his belly. It's got a little bit of the satin, so hopefully it'll be a little bit more soft. I'm going to put it on his feet, his knees. This is like that second highlight, right? Hands. It's starting to look good. Building up the tones. I just realized I missed this hand over here in this arm. I'm going back in with my second highlight and I'm blending in the first highlight as much as I can. And now I'm going to go with the base coat again. Blend, blend, blend. I want it to look really smooth, just like her face. He's so cute. I love him. Let's do this nose with the yellowish color. I think he's got like some little snaggle teeth and he's got a little tongue sticking out. Let's do these teeth as like yellow. It's amazing. The detail on these is amazing. All right, I want his eyes to be red, but all my red is gone. Let's see. Let's use this fluoro color. I might be too bright, actually, and then, yeah, this is gonna be way too bright. I just realized it's gonna draw your attention straight away. So we'll just go with yellow for his eyes. Like all the owls. Ooh. You always have to think about your colors because you don't want to put orange somewhere where it's going to draw your eye back away too much. See, now that it's yellow, it's not going to pull your eye. Okay, a little bit of yellow with the green. A little bit of highlighting up here. Like that. He's so cute. Okay. We need to do his little pink tongue, which I'm going to do with this pink flesh color. Now I want to just take just a smidge of this pink and I want to put it on his little belly just to give him sort of a little bit of a fleshy kind of life to him. So, because the thing about like kind of alien flesh is if you don't have a little bit of red tone in it, you would not recognize it as alive, or not as real, rather. All right, that doesn't look good to me. I'm gonna put a little bit of green over that. Glaze it. Oh yeah, that's better. It was just a little too bright. Give me 1 second, I'll check chat. Sorry about that, guys. He's like little cute eyes. Strokes of Chaos would like to see the orc. Okay, give me 1 second. I will show it to you. This is the orc that we've been working on. Look at him. This is from Big Child Minis, from the Jade Empire. And that's his back. We never finished this. We should get out that. Hold on. We've got the blazing ink. I always find stuff I'm not done with. I'm like, dang it. Yay, thumbs up and cats. Is it cat stretch time? It is time to stop stretch. Yes. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to finish this before I forget. This is the orange. Okay. All right, it is time to stretch. Everybody who is able to stand up and stretch. Oh my goodness. Slow movements. Woo, I never realized how good that's gonna feel until I do it, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, that feels so good. All right, I just popped my back. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was good. Thank you so much for that reminder, Zenared. Yay. We're going to Lurkyton. Yeah, Raging Heroes was what I think you would like. All right, now, this is still drying. I'm not so sure I'm digging the, I'm not sure I'm digging the gloss on that, but that's okay. I can live with it. A little shiny. All right, Lake Crasher, you have a good evening. Thank you so much for watching us today. It is actually almost 4:30, so I am going to probably look for someone to host. So at least we got one thing done here. Check it out. We got this done. We got Mama Booho started, and the others we're just gonna have to wait. All right, and it is the 26th. My next stream is Wednesday, which is what, the 3rd? I think. Thank you so much for the cheer, Lake Crasher. Let me see. Nope, the 5th is my next stream. So I'm gonna hopefully, wait, no, 28th. I'm so bad with time. The 28th is my next stream, then the 30th. The 30th we're doing the Judgment Mini with Flickster, and then hopefully starting in December we will start with the paint along. Okay, that gives me a week to prep for it and a week for you guys to get the supplies, because I'll be posting that up really soon. All right, let's take a look who is awesome and who can I stream at, like post. Let's see. Oh, Grenler, I haven't seen him post. I haven't seen him paint in a long time. I don't know if he's gonna stay on. Wait, is Grenler? There we go. Yeah, we could host Grenler. It's been ages. All right, copy. He's painting a Space Marine, it looks like. Okay. All right, so we're gonna put Mad Love. We're gonna spam him. Hopefully he won't mind. Mad Love. Oops, I got the wrong thing here. Hold on 1 second. There we go. All right, here we go, guys. Get ready. You can cut and copy this. If you have my emotes because you are a subscriber, go ahead and use all those instead. There we go. Mad Love, here we go. All right, cut and copy that. I'll cut and copy it myself. And then we're going to go ahead and raid Grendler. All right, make sure to give him lots of mad love. All right, guys, hold on one second here. All right, I'll see you Wednesday, and have a good time. Get your projects done. Bye.